I lit the candle. Oh, vulgar. That's like Oliver Twist running around in the street untutored. If you said lighted, somebody would probably take you to the hospital. My God, we speak Italian. Can I get a hamburger? I also don't like the color scarlet, and I think that almonds are overrated. They are speaking today's version up in those mountains of the language that Julius Caesar spoke. There's no difference. As for me, Pam likableness. Kann keine lehren unserer Kinder, wie man spricht. If you could eat an H, it would taste like wood. Then there's so many people walking around talking about an animal, an apple. They're like just about to die. Ignorant, heathen, apple. Somebody is not saying apple. They're saying apple. And is real. And they're singer. Well, what's that sound in singer? It's not just an N, because that's a sinner. It's not just a G, because that's a sigger, which doesn't really exist. Z has to be fixed. And so it becomes this S sound. There are many languages, not just one weird one spoken somewhere where there are giraffes or, vines or something like that, but lots of languages. If you run somebody saying oil backwards, it comes out as oil, sounding not particularly like a Martian or somebody with brain damage, and that's because there is an allophone of L at the end of words. So, with that demonstration, that is remarkable, isn't it? I know it's quite jarring at first. I've gotten over it. I love the name Pam. I don't know why. I like Laura, I like Jocelyn, and I like Pamela. It tastes good somehow. If Pamela had a flavor, it would be apricot. So let's use Pam. In Japanese, that is Pam wa Tokyo ni hono katta. I can barely speak Japanese without using a higher voice, and I'm sorry about that. I've tried. Pam wa Tokyo ni hono katta. But what? And then you sound like you're in a Kurosawa film. Those two sentences mean the same thing. They refer to the same event. You imagine a man and a dog is kind of chomping in, like Pablo, the German Shepherd, did on my leg one day in 1973. I bled and bled. He only just pierced the skin. But the dog, Jocelyn, that is my favorite female name after Laura. I really like Laura. That's why I named my cat Laura. And then Jocelyn. No one likes that name except people named it, their parents and me. I don't know why that is. That's Nellie Taft. I hate to admit it, but I read a book about Nellie Taft, and I can't really tell you why. If you said Pam wa Tokyo ni hono katta, somebody would probably take you to the hospital. And so you should say Pam wa Tokyo ni hono katta. Isn't that cute? I have a record of that. Anyway, so if you said apple, somebody would probably take you to the hospital. And so you should say apple. Isn't that cute? I have a record of that. Anyway, so if you said I bled and bled, and I'm just about to die, somebody would probably take you to the hospital. And so you should say, I've gotten over it. If you said, if Pamela had a flavor, it would be apricot. Somebody would probably take you to the hospital. And so you should say, as for me, Pam likableness. It's a lot of kissing in linguistics.